Good morning everyone. I'm 𝐍𝐚𝐭𝐢𝐨 𝐏𝐸, student of MIT ACSC. We're very privileged to welcome and interview our esteemed guest of honor, Dr. Parag Kalkar sir, Director of 𝐍𝐚𝐭𝐢𝐨 Business School and Dean of SPPU. The new education policy, NEP 2020, is all about transforming our existing education system. So without any further delay, let us start with the interview and gain some knowledge and insights from the expert himself. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
So my first question to you today is, what do you think about this NEP? What do you think it was necessary to change our education policy, and how will it benefit our youth of India?
Change was required not because the government had changed, but change was required because the objective of education was not getting fulfilled. We are very strong and committed youth power in this country. They need proper direction, proper training, and I think with the change of time, they have all access to the information, but what to do with the information or right kind of information need to be taught to them in the proper sense. So I think this policy will be definitely implemented properly, and it will definitely give a cutting edge to our student to become leaders in life.
Thank you so much, sir. Next question is, how SPPU will implement NEP in its structure in the near future?
They have started implementing. We have enrolled most of the students in the academic bank of credit. In our department, we have already started implementing 4-year graduate program. The traditional postgraduate program will be starting implementing from 1st of August 2023. And for other programs, I think the due course by end of this semester will be able to start this 4-year program, maybe implemented by 2024-25. But phase-wise, I think it will get implemented. In NEP document itself, they are given a guideline that by 2035, the complete implementation will take place.
Okay, so my next question is, in this NEP, it has been proposed that there will be a 4-year graduate program for students, and multiple entry-exit options are allowed, and students can take up a job. So what if a student loses his interest in studies meanwhile in that time?
4-year graduate program is making education at par. For our all professional courses is already a 4-year graduate program. If the student wish to travel abroad, 1 year is a gap. He has to do some program to compensate the 1 year. So standardizing the higher education was very important. And multiple entry exit is the most coined word. I don't look at that. It's only the flexibility which is given to the student, maybe from the rural area or tribal area. Sometimes girls get married earlier or boys face the problem, financial issues. For their compulsion, no student would like to leave the education in between. But for some compulsion, some issues and challenges which are real, you can't compensate them. If they want to come out of the education, whatever they have learned is not wasted. Their academic credits are being stored in the academic bank of credit, and they can reuse it. I have taken one survey for our BA, BCom or BBA program, maybe 400 students recently who have dropped out before completion of their graduation program. 89% students have desired to join back, but there is no formal structure where they can rejoin after 2 years or 3 years. So I think structurally we are ready to accommodate them in NEP. So nobody we want to keep out of this higher education purview.
Okay, thank you, sir. So as of now, I'm very curious about this, because you also mentioned that students want to pursue their education in foreign countries, and the same goes for employment. So how do you think that implementation of NEP will address this issue, and how will students want to make progress in India by working in India?
Basically, internship is linked with all graduate program. Student, whatever knowledge he is acquiring during the process of his graduation, he must know that where it is applied in the real life. And then he gets the confidence. Otherwise, it's only remain on the paper. We call that artificial intelligence is called as Krutrim Buddhimata. Now our degree was becoming Kagdi Buddhimata. It was only on paper, no use in the real sense. So I think with NEP, I think slowly he will get a confidence that what he do with the knowledge which he has gained and how it has been practiced. If he work for 6 months or 1 semester in any of the professional industry or in any organization, he will get that confidence which was not there earlier. So I think earn and learn, or learn while you earn, so many things is possible, flexibility is possible. Nobody should go out of higher education purview. I think that is a mission of our government.
Okay, thank you, sir. And lastly, my question is, what will be your message or guidance to the youth of India to adapt to this change in our education system?
This change is for me basically. It's a youth-oriented changes, this student-oriented changes. We have given a lot of options to choose from. We have flexibility to choose from. We have internship also, but don't do just for the tick mark activity. I think he should participate in the learning process. I think we were all earlier days talking about the teaching load. For teachers, how many hours of lecture will take, how many hours. I think this policy wants learning load also. The student should have a learning load, he should prepare, he should participate, he should know what are his qualities, and accordingly he should get himself developed. I think that's the way the involvement of the student in teaching learning process and career development is more important. He used to do the graduation as a graduation and not as a career. Now he has to keep the career as a goal and choose whatever things, options is available to him in the form of degree, get themselves exposed for the practical purpose before he gets into his real career. So I think that's the beauty of it.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for enlightening on this topic, and it was my pleasure to have this conversation with you.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy that MIT has taken this initiative, and very bright and challenged students are there. So I feel that the student will take it more positively to make it implemented for every citizen of this country. Thank you.
Thank you so much.